This month, we are celebrating the Week of the Squid, which takes place March 7th to 13th. It is the celebration of the second anniversary of Squilourd, the once joke, now loved film project. Hello, my name is Nikolai Colazato, and I am the man who plays and created the character Squilourd. So, it all began when I won this cheaply made orange squid hat from an arcade. And after I had won it, I got this idea to just put the hat over my eyes, just right over the eyes. And then I got this other idea to just put the voice, the raspy voice. And then it kind of became the phenomenon that we all know today. And so I went back home and I just made these really silly videos with the squid hat and everything, putting on the voice or doing some stupid little scene, jumping off of stools or something. And that week, I went to school. I had brought the hat with me, and everyone laughed, not at me, but with me, because it was funny as heck at that time. And the joke had slowly ceased, but it still stayed as an inside joke with a friend of mine and I. So we still joked around about it until we got this idea from an acquaintance. Why don't we make a movie about it? The first film that was just called Squilourd, we filmed that during, before, and after school times. It was a blast. We filmed that in PE, and we had homeless people looking at us like all day. But it still amazes me how we actually got it done by June. And then the second film, which is a two-parter. We did two other movies. It was under the name of Ultimatum during the summer. I released those on my own, and I had help by my grandfather. But the best part about this the second film, this Ultimatum, was that it unveiled the fact that Squilourd wasn't alone. It showed that there was a whole world of characters, heroes, villains, just normal people, and that really, it changed the look of Squilourd. It really did. Of course, I had to play every single character because it was just me, and my grandfather was cameraman. Yeah. So after we had finished the two-parter Ultimatum movie, school started. Everyone else, it was brand new year, making new friends, whatever. But my friend and I, we were still into Squilourd. We were still trying to basically revive it after the summer, and it was this idea, the motivation of the fact that we can make something that has a bunch of characters, all in the weirdest, silliest costumes that all came from my closet, which was the funniest part. And then all of a sudden, something that we didn't think would actually happen. Someone had asked us, "Can I join?"
Hi, my name is Logan Goldsmith. I'm the person that asked whether I could be in the film. I'm also the same person that recommended that it should be turned into films, which ended up being quite an interesting marvel. But I remember approaching Nikolai and asking, hey, can I be part of the films? Because I found them to be interesting because of just how obscure they were. And I remember we had both watched this one movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was a mockumentary about hitmen going after an even better hitman. It was called Killing Gunther. And for some reason, we both said, let's make a parody film. Let's make Killing Squilourd. So that happened. And we remember gathering a few of our friends to say, oh yeah, let's be a part of this weird film. And I remember my role was something I hope to forget every night because of just how bad it was. But I think this was the point where it all stepped off, or jumped off, and basically put Squilourd on a path from the really low budget, like really low budget, to about like $1 more in budget for quality. But I think this is where things started to get better.
So we went with Killing Squilourd. We casted a few of our friends, Tristan, Tyler, Joel. Joel is the one who helped me in the very beginning of Squillourd. And we filmed some trailers. Nothing else.
And then in December of 2017, we decided with the characters of Killing Squillourd to make a Christmas special.
And then there was the Christmas special. Boy, do I love the Christmas special. That's when we had just about all of the crew, all of the characters of our friends, Tristan, Tyler, Joel, me, and then Logan. Logan wasn't too much a part of it. He was embarrassed. But I love the Christmas special because we got it done. And we got it done on time. It's still on YouTube. You could still watch it. It's brilliant. It's a masterpiece.
So basically after the Christmas special, which did fairly well for what it was supposed to be, we basically lost motivation for Squillourd, or at least Killing Squillourd. We didn't really talk about it, we didn't do anything until basically we all met up in the art room one day and said, look, we don't want to be doing the Killing Squillourd project. It's really just not fun. We didn't have a guideline for it. So we all sat down and we said, look, this is what we want to do. We want to return to form, we want to return to the whole character thing, and we went from there.
The team and I didn't like where Killing Squillourd was going. And instead of doing a parody, we decided to go back to our roots and do the more originality type thing with more original characters. And we wanted to make it more of a soft reboot connected to the old series I had done back when I was younger in summer.
So in around late March, we began production of what we had called Project Squid at the time. We got together a crew and put out a small PSA on our Instagram saying, hey, we're going to be rebooting the series and these are the changes that are going to come. We revamped my character specifically to become the character known as Oni, and from there we went into April and began filming with Tristan and Tyler and all that stuff.
We found a way to not recycle, but to revamp old characters and plot lines from the original movies, and to make them more likable in the more modern slate.
So as we started production, we filmed a lot of our scenes, got them done. And despite a whole horde of production issues such as actor scheduling and editing software stuff, we've managed to get the finished product out by really early June and to release it. At the time, we were incredibly just skeptical about the reception it would get from people that we knew, but surprisingly, it did very good. Squillourd Awakening was an anomaly out of what we had expected, and we managed to sell some of our little figurines, stickers, all sorts of things, which really surprised us and gave us the motivation to continue working on this new, revival of the Squillourd franchise.
Squid Awakening had set the standard, and we knew this, so we had sat down to talk about the sequel, and we knew we had to raise the stakes, and we knew we had to surprise the audience.
So as we sat down to write this new script, we started thinking, how can we, surprise the audiences? So what we decided on was we definitely bring back a few of the old characters that audiences might not remember. And we'd also introduce a whole batch of new characters that we feel like, fans will definitely like. We've improved on old characters, brought forward new ones, and we feel like you guys will like it.
We believe that if you're a fan of Squillourd, you're definitely gonna enjoy what's to come. So, throughout the week of the Squid, we're gonna be sharing behind the scenes images, videos, and whatnot. So, stay tuned for the next epic chapter in the Squillourd universe.